Hey everyone, welcome to Toll Booth Games. Today, I want to talk a little bit about the patch that's dropping tomorrow, 10.2.6 in World of Warcraft. And this is a patch that is obviously it's been kept secret for very long. They've been talking about this for what seems like months now, and we are finally going to see what on earth this pirate flag is all about. I think there are a couple of things that we're not talking about as a community about 10.2.6 that I just want to bring up. Firstly, whatever is in 10.2.6, we will see again. We are at the point of the expansion where generally the entire creative team is focusing on the next expansion. Everyone's working on the War Within right now. You rewind to Shadowlands, go back to Shadowlands, and at this point, basically the entire team was working on Dragonflight. The entire team was putting together Dragonflight, and people like Max or Towley have talked about how at this point there were 3 people working on Season 4 for Shadowlands. At this point, they basically have Season 4 pretty much sewn up for Dragonflight, and so everyone you'd think would be working on items for the War Within. So why are we getting this random new content patch that's only going to be around for a limited time that we don't even know what it is? And I really do think it's because it's something that's going to be coming again in the War Within. Whether it's a late end of expansion content just like it is in Dragonflight, or it's going to be a pretty big part of the War Within, and they're looking for early testers. Now, it might sound kind of weird to say testers when they're giving it to literally everyone, but maybe this is something that they have been working on for quite a while and looking for the right way to implement it. And one of the things that kind of comes to my mind is delves. They've been working on follower dungeons. I really think delves are basically going to be a cross between follower dungeons and solo player Torghast. You know, that's kind of what it feels like. That's kind of what it sounds like. It's going to be solo. I think you can go into delves as a group. I'm not 100% sure. But it's going to be solo stuff that you can do. You can just pop on in, go do it by yourselves, and you're going to get rewards. And I really do think that whatever's coming, if it's, obviously with the pirate theme, maybe it's going to be plunders, and we go to this island, and we have to go kill a bunch of stuff on the island, progress through the island, and then at the end, we get a little treasure chest with some reward for Dragonflight Season 4. For Dragonflight Season 3 right now, it might just be cosmetic, it might be, pirate-themed stuff. But part of me thinks that this is going to be pretty similar to what they want delves to look like in the War Within. And I think that people haven't quite put those together yet. So I'm curious to see what it looks like going forward. Now, I know there is part of me in the back of my mind that's saying they want everyone to be able to do this, whether or not you play Dragonflight or Classic. And I don't really know how they would do that unless, like Torghast, they make it so that you can actually level through these things. So maybe if you play Classic, they want to encourage people to play Dragonflight, and they say, hey, come check out these delves. Maybe they'll have, these plunders in Dragonflight, and maybe they'll have like a kind of a pirate themed one. Maybe they'll have like some one where you go and you like fight your way through Booty Bay or something, and it kind of gives that classic feel. I think they could spin it that way and get classic players to enjoy a little bit more of Dragonflight without adding on all the all the crazy flying and all the things that the classic Andes complain about. I really think this is an opportunity that they are going to use to test out a feature of the War Within without telling us. Because if it turns out obviously to be bad, people are obviously going to be doom and gloom about the new expansion, and they obviously don't want that, especially this early. So I think we're going to play what they want delves to be like, and if it's good, it'll stick around. If it's not, there'll be some changes. And I'm really excited to see what this looks like. I'm really excited to see how this goes wrong, because things are going to go wrong with the very limited testing that they've done. So, yeah, with that said, we'll see you tomorrow. And here goes nothing. Deuces.